So I saw a lot of city life, buildings, that sort of stuff. When I felt the energy behind your cards, this is a reading for all signs. So even if you don't live in a city though, the message has something to do with the city for you. Now the card that's on the board is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is just about a lot of physical effort, having a lot of shit to physically do. And I think that this is that's the real theme for people, is like, people got shit to do this week, and it's like physical. You got a lot of physical shit that you're gonna have to do, and it's kind of like widespread. It's not one sign, it's everybody. Now the other things, I did see a couple other things. I saw a rabbit and a Ferris wheel. So the rabbit is easy. The rabbit is just talking about, again, keeping busy, and rabbits don't really stop moving around or chewing. They keep busy, and they keep moving. And so that is also kind of the same energy here. Now the Ferris wheel, I think, is talking about the cycles, keeping busy with, like, what's that saying on Jersey Shore? Laundry, tanning, gym, laundry, JTL, something like that. There's a saying, the regular cycles of like gym, tanning, laundry, chores. And this is all the shit that you have to physically do yourself with your own body, physically pick it up and do it, like bring your laundry down to the laundromat or to your machine. Now, I'm getting a sense that this is feeling like a drag, because the Ferris wheel is also cycles, right? We're feeling like we always have to do this. We're feeling like this is like a never-ending cycle. That's the message behind the Ferris wheel. So let's pull more cards now and see if we can piece together your reading, everybody's reading, because this is collective energy, for this week. All right, so we got Five of Swords. Like I said before, there's a sense of this being fed up with having to do the same thing over and over and over again. So maybe you are sick of, maybe you live in an actual city and you're sick of having to take the bus every day. You're sick of having to do laundry at the laundromat, having to do these things that are actually a lot of labor, rather than just relaxation. The High Priestess, you would rather have a machine at home where it's convenient, maybe in your house, where you could just throw your laundry in, and then that wouldn't be as much work. That wouldn't be more of the Page of Wands. But whatever it is in your life, doesn't have to be laundry. There's something in your life where it's like you always have to keep doing. Maybe it's just your job, where obviously you have to go to your job every day if you work. But there's a sense of being stuck on this ever-present, like, running hamster wheel. That's what this is. It's a hamster wheel. And you wish you could get off the hamster wheel. All right, let's pull more cards. Yeah, Two of Cups, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, I'm sick of it. Five of Cups is, it's just being upset. It's negative emotion. So you are sick of being the hamster in the hamster wheel, and the Hierophant is the wheel. The Hierophant is the structures of society that have put you into this never-ending cycle. So if it's a job that you're sick of, then, it's the fact that society has created jobs that has put you into this ever-present cycle. If it's the fact that you have to go to the laundromat because you don't have a machine at home, then the Hierophant here stands for the structure. It is the actual machine that you don't have. And so you have to do it the hard way. You've got to schlep it to the laundromat. So everybody's got something in their life that that feels like a never-ending cycle that they have to put a lot of extra work into, and it's coming up this week as a theme. Now let's pull oracle cards. We're gonna get a little more information, and then at the end we are going to pull advice to see what you can do about it. So let's see what other information we can get here. Anything else with the rabbit, the Ferris wheel, and the city? Okay, universal hexagram. That is a card all about spirituality, the third eye, and your purpose. Let's see what else. We've got the key and Libra. Okay. So this is of your own making. The hamster wheel, on some level, you signed up for the hamster wheel. On some level. Whether that is just literally incarnating into this body, your spirit signed up for the journey. You're like, yep, it's going to suck. I'm going to be in a proverbial hamster wheel the whole time I'm on the planet. And that is, you signed up for it. That's the universal hexagram with the key in Libra. The Libra is kind of like saying it's a fact of life. It is what you get. It's like cause and effect. So you were birthed on this planet, therefore you're in some kind of a hamster wheel with regards to, a planetary, we're going to call it a planetary hamster wheel. But it doesn't have to be planetary. This could be whatever the specific situation is that feels like a hamster wheel. You kind of had some choice along the line. You did. Let's see what else there is. Oh, it looked good. Maybe this lifestyle this hamster wheel, this Ferris wheel, we're gonna call it hamster wheel because that actually is a better analogy. This hamster wheel at some point looked good. Maybe it was marriage, marriage, everybody was like, oh yeah, marriage is great. You always wanted to get married to someone, and then you got married and you're like, wow, this sucks. Like, we have nothing in common. Or maybe you do have something in common, but it's just boring. Or it sucks. It's just not what you expected. So like I said, you signed up for it. It's not as glamorous as you thought it would be. And it's really more of Virgo. Hold on, let me look at the bottom. Virgo. Yeah, Capricorn, right? So it's just more work. It's not as, like I said, it's not as glamorous as you thought it was. Maybe living in a city is not as glamorous as you thought it was. Maybe city life, having like a expensive car, living in like an expensive apartment, city life. It's not as glamorous as Virgo, which is more basic. It's more like earthy. Virgo is earth energy. So, okay, let's pull some advice. Or actually, is there anything underneath Capricorn? No, not really. That's just a nut. Let's pull some advice and see what the cards have for advice for you guys. How you can get off the hamster wheel, or if maybe it's just a matter of perception, right? Changing the perception of it being a hamster wheel. Okay, any advice for the collective, all signs on this hamster wheel situation? Any advice? Something flipped here. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is, it's youth, but it also kind of goes along with the Page of Wands, which is like physical body. Page of Pentacles is all about the physical body. So it's like, yeah, you guys, in a sense, maybe you're laborers, maybe you're doing a lot of grunt work, but I feel like it's in the cards for you. Maybe you're good at it, and it's what's needed. The world needs people to move shit because it's heavy, and you're strong. Because it's showing up as, it actually is showing up as, this hamster wheel keeps you looking good. So maybe it feels like a hamster wheel, and maybe your work sucks, maybe you're sick of it, but it makes you attractive. Knight of Cups is being sexy. It's like the handsome prince. So, and it's specific to your body. So whatever this hamster wheel is, it actually works out your body. It keeps you buff. It keeps you just looking good, in shape, on top of your game. And it makes you more attractive physically. Right? So that's, and then that's the change of perception. So yeah, it sucks that you're poor. Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're poor. You have less than everybody else. However, the benefit to having to schlep it, the benefit to have to do everything the hard way, is that you work your body out. You're doing it the hard way, but it shows. It shows in your body that you did it the hard way, and people see it in your physical body and how attractive your physical body is. Okay. Let's see what we get out of the Oracle cards, then we're going to close out your reading. Anything else here for the collective about this reading? Any last advice? Any last advice here for the collective? Cancer, we need more than that. Any last advice? Any last advice? Oh, okay. All right, Cancer and the Cup. I mean, that is definitely, the Cup is gratitude. So that's definitely a little bit of a change of perspective, is to be grateful. It's like, be grateful that you have this job where, let's say you're a landscaper. You fucking work hard. But guess what? I've never seen a landscaper that isn't sexy, like hot. Who doesn't have a hot body, And that is like to be grateful for that part of it. I'm kind of, what is Cancer here? What is Cancer? Yeah, okay. So Cancer is the fact that you don't have to go to the gym. Because you have this landscaping job, right? Cancer is like, you get all the exercise you want, Mars, without actually having to go to the gym, the bed, because you already did the hamster wheel thing. So, yeah, it's just Cancer. It's like this hamster wheel takes care of your body. Cancer is actually being taken care of. And in this case, it's the fact that this task, this job, this hamster wheel takes care of your body and keeps it healthy and looking good. Okay, that is your reading, collective. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow the channel, and check out Patreon if you guys want to support my work. Links for that are below, and also on my profile. See you guys next time.